Okay, guys, what the actual fuck is this? Like, seriously. Okay, so this trailer right here is 25 seconds long, right? 25 seconds long. They told us absolutely nothing about the game and what the gameplay is actually going to be like. And for a fan, it's easy to get excited about these kinds of things and go ahead and post clickbait thumbnails of Super Princess Peach 2. But what I find very interesting about that whole ordeal is this game is nothing like Super Princess Peach. Because, first of all, I can tell you right off the bat, this game is not a platformer. This game does not have the umbrella. This game does not have the mood swings. This game does not have anything that you would consider to be a Super Princess Peach mechanic, at least in these 25 seconds. In the full game, I don't know, maybe they have the Vibe Scepter, but just judging off of these 25 seconds, it's kind of got a top-down kind of stage look to it from a third-party camera angle that just like scrolls from left to right, and that could work as a platformer, but it just seems like a different genre to me. So first of all, what we're going to do is we're going to go down a list of different video game genres, and I'm going to pop up gameplay on the screen, and I want you to tell me, what does this game actually look like? Alright, first of all, we have platformer. Now, to me, and I'm sure to many of you, this game could be a platformer, but when you get to the part of the game where Princess Peach, transforms and it seems like a very closed off kind of stage area, she kind of whacks this unknown enemy in the face. And to me, that doesn't really scream platformer, Platformers aren't really about their combat, and this game actually seems to have a combat system from what I see in that small 25-second trailer that we have right here. So, going down the list, we have survival horror game. You can pretty much scratch that off the list. This game has no horror elements, I'm seeing. That would be wild if it was, if that was the big twist. If this was actually a survival horror game, that would be crazy, but there's no fucking way. An MMO game? I mean, come on, this is Nintendo. They're never going to make an MMO. Tower defense? Definitely not. Action RPG? I mean, it could have RPG elements. It just doesn't seem like open enough to be an RPG, The camera angle is fixed. It's not top down like a normal kind of RPG. It's not a 3D game. You don't move the camera, so you can pretty much scratch RPG off the list. Strategy game? I mean, strategy games, no. Because in strategy games, usually when you move, you're only able to move a certain amount of distance and then you stop. Kind of like Mario and Rabbids Kingdom Battle. I think Nintendo already has that strategy game series, and they're not going to go ahead and make another strategy game. So we can pretty much cross that off the list too. Puzzle game. Did you see any puzzles in that? I did not. Okay, moving along. We got a shooter game. Nintendo already has a shooter series. It's called Splatoon. I think Nintendo can pretty much just ride Splatoon for the rest of history. They don't need any other, shooter games out there in the world. Sports game? Definitely not. As much as I'd love to see another sports game. Oh boy, I'm so excited for, Madden and, the NBA 2K games. That's like the thing I look forward to the most every year. But yeah, no, the Mario sports game already just came out, so, and that's a whole nother bag of worms, a topic for another day. I don't, and many people don't see this being a sports game. A fighting game? Now, this is where it gets interesting. I don't particularly think this is a multiplayer fighting game like Street Fighter, but here's my theory. That camera angle reminds me of Streets of Rage and the old Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles games and all of these classics like Shredder's Revenge, Turtles in Time, all that. Here's my theory. This game is a beat 'em up. Now, it might sound crazy, but you see Princess Peach here. She's beating up this enemy like 2 seconds. It's like literally a second in the trailer. But she beats this enemy up, and they cut away. That is the most important part. Beat 'em ups are well known for the combat system, the combos, I think Princess Peach is going to kick some ass in this game. I think that princess dress transformation that she did in the end of the trailer, I think that is a power-up, and I think that's going to be scattered all across the levels, and they're going to be linear in layout, like, you know, classic beat-em-up games of the genre. Think of like a power-up, like, you know, I hate to bring it up again, but Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Turtles in Time. You have this pizza box, and then you go to the pizza box, and then you got the special attack, and you can, like, basically do a screen wipe and spin your katana, like, in a circle, you know, around, and I'm thinking Princess Peach is just gonna have, like, some kind of mechanic like that with a special power-up that kind of fits her in her own beat-em-up game. And really, there's no other genre I can think of off the top of my head that this game could actually be. Another idea I had floating in my head was a point-and-click adventure game, which to me just doesn't seem as exciting. I think the point-and-click adventure genre is very much played out, and not a lot of people are into playing point-and-click adventure games. Like, I used to play Pop Tropica, right? And I thought it was very nice, you know, I like those old computer point-and-click games, but point-and-click adventure games seem to work well with a mouse, and they don't seem to work well with anything else other than a mouse. And to be fair, I don't think Nintendo would want to make a point-and-click adventure game nowadays when they just don't sell. I don't think point-and-click adventure games are a genre that Nintendo needs to fill. So here's my bet. It's a beat-em-up game, alright? Take with that what you will. But we'll see if I'm right in the future. You know, Nintendo is probably going to reveal a bit more about this game in the coming months, but we'll see if I'm right about this game being a beat-em-up. Or, you know, it could just be the worst RPG ever made. Alright guys, this was Bloody Book, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.